Happy Tuesday. And how is God made known to us, right? It's one of those questions that always seems we can't figure it out, or there we get a little slice of it, or we feel unsatisfied with maybe what we do find. And so to think about how is God made known to us in ways that we expect, but also in things that we might be surprised by. So for today, I've got Psalm 98, verses 1 through 3. Sing to the Lord a new song, because he has done wonderful things. His own strong hand and his own holy arm have won the victory. The Lord has made his salvation widely known. He has revealed his righteousness in the eyes of all the nations. God has remembered his loyal love and faithfulness to the house of Israel. Every corner of the earth has seen our God's salvation. So here we're like, okay, so is there a particular moment that it's referring to? And time again, we see throughout the Israelite history that they get themselves into predicaments that are sometimes really awful. And so they cry out to God and they ask for help. And help comes often in the form of a person who helps them understand where God is guiding them, what they need to change, the way they need to go. But at the base of it all is this sense of God's faithful love, this sense of he has made his salvation widely known, that God is there constantly helping. And so to think about that, on Sunday I talked a little bit about the helpers, of how is God at work, look for the helpers, which was made very famous by Mr. Rogers. And to take that a little bit further, how is God at work in our lives? How is God showing up in all kinds of things, whether it's in the things that we say? If we are out there giving God's faithful love, if we are helping lives to thrive, other people to thrive, ourselves to thrive, then we have to think about, is that where God is? Because God's faithful love, God is always trying to help us out in all kinds of ways. And so how do we notice God? How do we notice God around us? Sometimes it's easy to say in nature, and yeah, like there are these moments where it's like, wow. But there's also these small little moments where kindness happens and it's unexpected, where maybe something about the way life is cared for, it's like, ooh, God was there. God was working through that person. God was bringing us to new understanding. So as we think about this, how is God helping? How is God working through us? How are we a part of that? Or are we just looking for someone else to do it, for someone else to show us? Pray with me. Oh God, as we try to understand where you are and how you are at work, help us to have our hearts and our minds opened to new things. Help us to see new ways that you are working in and through ourselves and others. Help us, oh God, this day to take a breath so that we can see something new about you, so that we can be able to sing that new song and feel that strong hand. Help us, oh God, this day to know how your loyal love is going through our lives, taking us to new places, to new understandings, and helping us to know where you are. Oh God, help us this day. Amen. Have a good one.